Welcome back to your friendly local gaming news channel. How y'all doing? So this story has been in the making for a solid month. To understand the depth of the story, we had Nickmercs, we had Dr. Disrespect, we had TimTheTatman, and their skins were shot down like it was nothing. Activision shot them down just because they said leave the kids alone. But however, today we have a massive plot twist, y'all. So Swagg ended up leaking behind the scenes stuff that revolves that, and his response is quite balls-less, though you're about to see. Like this video, share this video, like this video if you're with, leave the kids alone, dislike the video if you're with Activision. Guys, roll this.
It's breaking throughout this week, guys. So many interviews coming. There's going to be a lot of big stories to share, including this one, which broke just last night. According to Modern Warzone and other data miners in the game of Call of Duty and Warzone, unfortunately for people like Swagg, it seems that creator skins and bundles are no longer going to be a thing going forward. Ever since the drama involving Nickmercs,
that's facts though. We're never gonna have that.
And the whole Call of Duty scene, I'm sure you guys remember the blow up. What was it, like a month ago or so, a little over that, around Nickmercs, and of course them taking away his operator and skin in the game of Call of Duty. And then TimTheTatman, shortly after, he decided to back out and pull his creator skin as well.
Yeah, TimTheTatman, he backed his friend. Swagg would never. You're about to see his balls-less response. Now listen, I got no problem with Swagg, but you're about to hear his balls-less response, and there was a little bit of please Activision, don't remove my skin. You will see.
I mean, everyone has heard about this, the whole fiasco, and a lot of people have a lot of different opinions on it.
They just don't want to be, and I mean, I understand not wanting to be in the mess, because I mean, it gets a little bit crazy. I mean, I didn't want to be in it either, but at the same time, like, I stand by everything that I said.
Yep.
And that's where I'm at. That's where I land. You can paint me up again to be anything you want me to be. That's what the internet does. They take 8 words and they spin it and twist it and finagle it, and you're this, and that. They go find a fucking tweet from 2011. They're like, oh, see? I mean, like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
See, man. Hey, listen, you know, I appreciate all the love. Obviously, you guys, I'm assuming, saw my tweet.
Yeah, assuming. Yeah. All love, brother. All love.
I just felt wrong, man. I felt wrong having my skin and Nick not having his, and
damn.
That's why I asked COD to remove it, man. I did, and they did it. And
his first response was very much like, guys, I want to say it, but I cannot speak. They had me chained up. But then he let it all out. He let his tongue roll. I want to say this, man. W TimTheTatman, absolutely. Love the homie. You know, I got respect. Obviously, never met the guy, but I have respect because he supported his friend. Because, bro, like, you support your friend, especially if they're right. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
In my heart, it felt right. You know?
Yeah, W friend.
I appreciate all the love, though, for real.
Yeah,
guys.
I appreciate all the love, dude.
Overwhelming support, man.
Yeah.
It's much appreciated, so thank you.
And even during that, people were wondering, okay, what is going to be the shakeout of all of this when you have 2 of your biggest streamers in the Call of Duty space and the creator space, but especially when it pertains to shooters or BRs, or especially the Call of Duty / Warzone history. You got Nickmercs and TimTheTatman side by side joining the game with one of the biggest operator announcements we have seen to date for the game, and all of a sudden within a week it all breaks down and they have to pull those skins. A lot of people were thinking, okay, that's probably going to be it for Call of Duty, partnering up with creators or streamers, because
apparently the crazy part here is that those suckers were planning to have more skins. Oh shit. They were planning to have more skins, but now it's over. It's not gonna happen. And Swagg's skin ended up getting leaked. You're about to hear his response. I'm pretty sure it was gonna be friendly UAI. You know, they had this model. I'm pretty sure they were about to drop like Swagg skin and just rehash a skin and put like Swagg face on top of that friendly UAV online skin, bro. Like, let's be real,
of the potential harm it could cause if they do say something that Call of Duty does not agree with or align with, or, you know, again, it goes well beyond Nickmercs. It could be any personality out there who all of a sudden has a Call of Duty skin, and maybe they say something crazy that Call of Duty does not want to be at fault for. I just don't think they could have assumed it was going to be here, right? With TimTheTatman, Nickmercs.
Dog, that, like, just give me a break. Like, y'all bozos, y'all suckers, like, 10 plus years ago, y'all had no Russian. Now, again, though, I'm not saying, okay, that no Russian should be removed or should have never been in the game. If it makes sense, if it's part of the story, put it. It's games. It's entertainment for a reason. This is why you know, in movies, nobody complains about stuff like that being in the movies. Why people complain about that being in the game? Just simply skip the mission. And in fact, they had the option too, right? It's part of the game. It's not real life. And why do we have to talk about like 10 years ago when we can actually talk about what those suckers recently added in the game? They added that mass serial killer Homelander in the game. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, bruh.
Such a huge announcement. I don't think anyone expected that conversation and that announcement to end the way it did, especially in the fashion it did and how fast it did as well. It is now Faze Swagg revealing himself.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he had a skin bundle and a weapon blueprint also on the way for Call of Duty, which will no longer be a thing.
Spent a lot of time.
Poor Swagg.
Over 3,000 videos into Call of Duty. And to be approached to have my own skin in the game, for me personally, meant everything. Like, this video isn't meant to be like dramatic.
You know, honestly, bro, dramatic. Not dramatic. No, listen. Okay, here's the thing, though. I understand Swagg on this one. Anybody, listen, anybody, if you're a content creator and you were invited out and they were like, okay, we're gonna put your ass in the game, we're gonna have a skin of you, we're gonna put it in the game and it's gonna be sold and you can actually buy your own skin, or we're gonna give it to you for free because obviously it's you, right? And we're gonna represent you, you're gonna represent our game. It's beautiful. It's actually a pretty good thing, you know. It's actually pretty. It was a massive W for Tim, Nick, and for obviously it was gonna be a massive W for Swagg, and he's not wrong for wanting that, but like, damn, Activision, bro, like, it's opinions. It's opinions. Y'all got Homelander, y'all got suckers saying some of the craziest stuff in Call of Duty, and like y'all find none of that problematic, and you should not find any of the problematic because it's a game. It's a game. Why are we making it sound like opinions, bruh? Like, dog, leave the kids alone. It's apparently a death offense. That's all what it took. They're after the ESG score, I guess.
Or like somebody to feel bad for me or whatever. Like, it's more so just it just meant so much to me because I had dedicated my whole entire career to this, and to be able to be represented in the game in some way, the ultimate excitement. I'm sure anybody in my situation would feel the exact same way. So that process started. We had a meeting about it, and I had so many different ideas. I had my boy Lucky help me with some ideas and stuff like that, and we were just brainstorming. I wanted to take this blueprint and this skin in so many different ways, and the picture that actually got...
And he goes on this video to say he has no grudge against Tim or Nick for what happened.
No grudge? No grudge? Stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
You capping. No grudge. No grudge. Are you sure about that one? Are you sure about that? He has a basketball there. Bro, let that basketball go, my guy. This was a balls-less response.
Was a lifelong dream for him, though. As you can imagine, a Call of Duty and Warzone creator to get your own skin bundle and weapon blueprint in the game, that's like an all-time achievement, right? So few people will ever get that chance or get to achieve that, you know, in any game out there. So it's a big deal, obviously.
Actually on my way to Europe when I got the call. Now this call, this is one of the most, like, it was so gut-wrenching for me because I knew it was coming. As soon as all that had happened, I knew it was a wrap. I knew it was a wrap. But to get the call, it just made it even worse. Like, it just to be so close to have your own skin in the game, you know? Your own blueprint, your own camo that you designed, that you basically handcrafted. I remember the exact message they had sent me. They had said that they were going in a different direction and won't be going forward with the bundle. And I'm sure a lot of people are coming to this video, you know, thinking that I am, you know, have some sort of anger towards anybody. I don't have any,
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap, bro. We know it. We know it. At least Tim, Nick, they were like, okay, bro, like, your skin is gone. I'ma ask them remove my skin. But Swagg is like, oh, bro, like, please, Activision, I want my skin. No, I'm not saying that he's not allowed to have his skin. Obviously, it was gonna be a massive achievement for him, and it already is a massive achievement for him to be invited out He's constantly getting invited out. He's constantly getting that dopamine. He's getting the money. He's making the benches with Activision. W for him. Absolutely love that. Absolutely love the fact that he was given the opportunity. They probably recorded his ass. They were probably ready to have him as in the game. They were probably gonna just swap the face. But even then, I mean, damn, right? It was gonna be a massive feat for him, though.
Blame, you know, anyone specifically in this situation. Point the finger at anybody or have any ill will towards people. You know, at the end of the day, I always say in my head, or I always believe that, you know, if it was meant to be, it would have happened.
True.
You know, if it was to ever happen in the future again, that'd be awesome. But like I said, some things
leave the kids alone
are meant for you and some things are not. And that was one of those things that it just wasn't meant to be, you know. And like I said, I don't blame. I'm sure some people are gonna come in the comments think I had this like grudge against Nick or Tim for getting mine taken away. I don't.
Nah, stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap, bro. Stop the cap. We need some scientists. We need some body language experts right now. We need body language experts right now, bro.
At the end of the day, it is what it is. You know,
it is what
I understand
it is.
It's a business. At the end of
and Modern Warzone and other data miners saying there were other creators, a huge French one, Gadaga.
Damn.
That's how I pronounce it. I don't know about you guys.
Français, tout français, calisse tabarouette. Tabarnak. Il allait mettre un skin d'un français YouTuber aussi, bro. Ça c'est chiant, ça, là. C'est chiant, c'est ça.
But a huge one, also apparently data mined to have a skin bundle coming out. I'm sure there were plenty of others that were planned after Tim and Nick. You know, their launch did so well. And it just seemed like a natural progression for the game to finally give back to the community. So it does suck that it ended the way it did, that now they can't partner with any other creators and streamers, all because of that instance and the way that it blew up.
Leave the kids alone, you know. It's just bad. All because of Nickmercs, all because of TimTheTatman, maybe and good. Bruh, you are $1 billion company. You have Call of Duty. When did y'all lose your balls? Why does it matter what other people gotta say? You have a skin of a YouTuber, bruh. Right? It's the game. It's a video game, dog. Now I do understand, like, if they said something crazy, right? Something just out of this world, some like crazy stuff, then I understand you're probably like, okay, we don't want to work with you specifically, but we can have skins for all the other people. Like, we can have skin for Swagg, we can have skin for like that Francais YouTuber aussi, we can have skin for like other YouTubers. We just don't specifically want to work with you because you said some crazy. I'm not even saying, like, what Nickmercs said wasn't anything wrong, wasn't even anything crazy. He just said leave the kids alone. Apparently that gets them mad, bruh. Like, that's wild.
And it certainly sucks for someone like Swagg who has come out and spoken about this. And it's a sucky situation all around, because especially for all the fans of
it's a Jake sucky situation. I get it.
All these people, all the viewers, all these people who would love to rep their creators and streamers in game, it's just probably never going to happen now. So Swagg has now come out saying Call of Duty have removed his skin bundle, or at least will not be released.
They handled the situation so bad. But guys, click on this video on the screen. This literally just happened. Absolutely the wildest story out there with iShowSpeed. I mean, damn, bro, this guy, I don't understand. If you have not seen it, click on it, because otherwise you're gonna leave this video and you're gonna be thinking about it, what happened, because hey, click to find out. It truly is a wild story, man. Absolutely insane.